Hello YouTubers, I am Angela Logan and this is Everyday Shenanigans. It is Thursday, November 7th, 2019. I want to bring you an update on the missing young lady out of Auburn, Alabama, Aniah Blanchard, 19 years of age. Here is an update in her case. Just a second, get all my information. A Montgomery man with a history of arrests for violent crimes has been charged with kidnapping in the disappearance of Aniah Blanchard and is sought by police. Ibrahim Yazid, 30, has been charged with first-degree kidnapping in Blanchard's disappearance. The U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force, along with other agencies, are actively searching for Yazid. Authorities said Thursday that evidence shows Yazid was at the same location where Blanchard was last seen and is believed to have taken Blanchard against her will. Investigators are looking into the possibility Blanchard was kidnapped during a carjacking. Yazid and several others were arrested earlier this year on charges of attempted murder, kidnapping, and first-degree robbery in an incident that left a 77-year-old man severely beaten. Police said he should be considered armed and dangerous. On Thursday, a warrant was issued for Yazid's arrest on a charge of failure to appear in court on those charges. Investigators late Wednesday afternoon released images of a man wearing dark-colored pants, dark-colored shoes, and a camouflage-colored hooded jacket with Vans in white writing across the back. The unknown man was seen leaving the area with Blanchard, where Blanchard was last seen in what is described as a late 2000 model Lincoln Town car, silver or gray in color. As part of the ongoing joint investigation with the Auburn Police Division and the Montgomery Police Department into Aniah's disappearance, investigators are seeking to identify the individual in the video and speak with him, officials said in the press release. Aniah Blanchard, person of interest sought. Family attends Birmingham prayer vigil. The attempted murder and kidnapping incident in which Yazid is a defendant happened in January 2019. According to court records, two male victims, one of them 77 years old, were held against their will in a hotel room in January 2019 on the 1200 block of Eastern Boulevard. The older man was beaten until unconscious, unresponsive, severely injured, and near death, and robbed of a Rolex, rifle, handguns, wallet, bank card, clothing, and unknown amount of currency. The other man was also beaten and robbed of at least $40. Yazid also previously pled guilty to felony drug possession in 2015 and received a 13-month suspended sentence. In 2012, he was charged with attempted murder after authorities said he rammed his car into a police vehicle. A grand jury declined to indict him on those charges. The previous year, in 2011, Yazid was charged with 2 counts of robbery after a man was robbed of more than $2,000, a cell phone, a Gucci watch. A grand jury also declined to indict him on those charges. Blanchard, a Southern Union College student from Homewood, was officially reported missing on Thursday, October 24th. She last communicated with a friend late on the night of October 23rd. Police said her vehicle was seen in early morning hours of October 24th along South College Street. Police recovered the teen's black 2017 Honda CR-V from an apartment complex on the 6100 block of Boardwalk Boulevard in Montgomery, Alabama, around 6:15 p.m. the following evening, which was a Friday. A citizen reported the vehicle to the police. Auburn Police Captain Lorenzo Dorsey said Blanchard's vehicle had been damaged sometime between the last time it was seen in Auburn and Friday night. Authorities the following week released a small portion of a video showing Blanchard making a purchase at a convenience store located on South College Street that Wednesday night, Thursday early morning, just prior to her vehicle being observed traveling southbound on South College Street. Last week ago, a task force of 60 investigators was officially formed, including the FBI, U.S. Marshals, the Department of Homeland Security, the Lee County District Attorney's Office, the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, Alabama Fusion Center, and the Alabama Department of Forensic Sciences, the Lee County Sheriff's Office, and the Opelika Police Department. On Thursday, October 31st, authorities announced Blanchard is now being considered a victim of foul play and said evidence was found in her car, inside her damaged vehicle, which was examined by the Alabama Department of Forensic Sciences, indicating that she had been harmed. Evidence from Aniah Blanchard's SUV reveals she was harmed. That reward at that time was $80,000. Reward money in the case stands at $105,000. UFC President Dana White, UFC fighter John Jones, Dominus Mixed Martial Arts CEO Ali Abdelaziz, and an anonymous Homewood family all contributed $25,000 toward the reward money, while Governor Kay Ivey's office pledged $5,000. Searches for Blanchard suspects and any new evidence have continued, though police have slowed the number of updates released to the media and the public. The searches have been done by land and air and focus on Auburn, Montgomery, and the expansive area between the two cities. The nonprofit group EquiSearch from Texas this week joined the search for Blanchard. Founder Tim Miller's daughter was abducted and murdered in North Galveston, Texas in 1984. Her body was not found until 2 years later. At a vigil held Wednesday night, the 2-week anniversary of her disappearance, Blanchard's father and stepmother spoke to a congregation of about 250 people. I can seriously tell you for the last 2 weeks I've felt God's presence. His presence has kept me going, said Elijah Blanchard, who thanked friends, family, and even strangers for displaying blue ribbons in his daughter's honor and for all the messages and calls of support. It has really helped my family get through this terrible, terrible time, he said. People ask me how I'm holding up. I'm holding up because the God I serve does not allow me to fail. Amen to that. Well, that is the update on Miss Aniah Blanchard, 19 years of age, African-American female, missing from Auburn, Alabama. As you see, a man has been sought in the connection to her kidnapping. It is deemed a kidnapping at this time. And he is 30 years of age. He is an African-American male. And his name is Ibrahim Yazid. So if you know of this man, if you know anything of his whereabouts, you're friends with him, family, please notify the Auburn police. Crime Stoppers, give them the information, because it is dire at this point. Because as I stated in this article that you can find on owl.com, she is deemed harmed. They have evidence retrieved from her vehicle stipulating she has been harmed. If you know this Mr. Yazid, please notify the police immediately. That is my update. I feel sick to my stomach because, one, just reading his arrest records, how he has 2 charges thrown out, dismissed, or whatever. Now you see we have a missing young lady. No one has heard from her. And now they have this gentleman as a suspect. And what's sad is he obviously has a violent history of robbery, assault, using a weapon. He is a dangerous person. And now he's been linked to this child's disappearance. So this goes to show you how messed up the judicial system is. Letting people go bond out, giving them bonds, dismissing their cases. How in the world his other cases got dismissed, I do not know. But this just goes to show you this is what happens, because the more they commit crimes, the more brazen they become. And the crimes, everyone knows, become worse and worse until someone ends up deceased. This happens all the time because they are full of themselves at this point. They're narcissistic. They do not care. Let's get this bum creep off the streets. Please, someone notify the police if you know about Mr. Yazid. If you know of his whereabouts, turn that SOB in. Turn him in. Prayers to the family. We're thinking about you. We're praying for you. Praying for your strength. We're praying for you. And we're praying for Miss Aniah Blanchard. Dear God, please bring this child home. I'm out of here, you guys. Thanks for watching, subscribing, sharing. I love you guys. You've been good to me. Those who have been loyal, I really appreciate it. And I want you to know that when I respond to you in the bottom, those comments, I mean every word that I say. I thank you so much. I thank YouTube as well. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.